Have you ever stopped to truly consider the simple act of waking up? The gentle pressure of light on your eyelids, the conscious decision to reach for your phone, the subtle shift of your body against the sheets. None of this is random. It is all orchestrated by a silent, invisible director. This is your nervous system, a secret command center of staggering complexity, working tirelessly to interpret the world around you and instruct your body on how to respond. It's the source of every thought, every feeling, every action you will ever take. Today, we embark on a brief journey, a 10-minute tour through this astonishing inner cosmos. We will pull back the curtain on this command center, not with dense textbooks or confusing jargon, but with simple language and relatable ideas. We are going to explore the fundamental architecture of this system, the very fabric of its communication network, and the incredible ways it governs everything you do and experience. The journey into your own mind begins now. Imagine a sprawling, interconnected city. At its very heart lies the central government, a place of immense power and decision-making. This is your brain, the ultimate coach and mission control for your entire body. It's where memories are archived, plans are forged, and consciousness itself seems to reside. Connected to this central hub is a superhighway, a thick bundle of communication lines running down your back. This is your spinal cord. It acts as the primary conduit, the main road ferrying vital instructions from the brain to the distant provinces of your body and carrying sensory data back to the capital for processing. This central authority, the brain and spinal cord together, is known as the central nervous system. It's the command and control infrastructure, the core of the entire operation. The brain, with its billions of cells, is the ultimate source of voluntary actions and complex thought. The spinal cord, protected by the bony vertebrae of your spine, is more than just a simple cable. It's a processing station in its own right, capable of handling certain urgent tasks without even consulting the brain first. Branching off from this central highway is a vast and intricate network of smaller roads and pathways. These are your nerves, and they make up the peripheral nervous system. Think of them as the local streets and couriers that reach every single house in the city of you. These nerves extend to the tips of your fingers and toes, to your skin, your muscles, and all your internal organs. Their job is twofold: deliver commands from the center and relay information from the outside world back to the brain. Now, let's zoom in, way in. The messages themselves travel along specialized cells called neurons. A neuron is a marvel of biological engineering, a tiny living wire designed for high-speed communication. Each one has a main cell body and dendrites, branching antennae that receive signals. Axon, the long, slender cable that sends signals onward. The communication of a neuron is a fascinating two-part process. Part 1. Electricity. Inside a neuron, the message is a tiny electrical impulse, an action potential. That impulse zips down the axon. It's like a spark traveling along a fuse. When the electrical signal reaches the axon terminal, it can't jump the gap. There's a microscopic gap called a synapse. To cross it, the message must change form. Part 2. Chemistry. The electrical impulse triggers the release of neurotransmitters. Neurotransmitters drift across the gap and bind to receptors on the next neuron, a key interlock fit. That chemical handshake triggers a new electrical impulse in the receiving neuron. Electricity converts to chemistry and back millions of times per second across your brain. Example: touching something hot. Fingertips hit a hot stove. Sensory neurons in the skin fire. An action potential surges up that sensory neuron's axon to the spinal cord. In the spinal cord synapse, the electrical signal causes neurotransmitter release. Those chemicals excite a motor neuron, which sends a command to contract and pull your hand away. In a blink, the circuit protects you. The nervous system performs three fundamental jobs that define our existence. It senses the world, it makes decisions, and it acts. These three functions, input, processing, and output, are a constant dynamic loop. Your eyes detect photons of light, your ears detect vibrations in the air, your skin detects pressure and temperature and pain. That raw data is converted into neural signals and sent to the brain for processing. The brain acts like a powerful computer, making sense of the incoming flood. It compares new data to stored memories and learned patterns. You recognize a friendly face in a crowd and distinguish sweet strawberry versus sour lemon, or interpret speech. Decision-making can be slow and deliberate, or nearly instantaneous. The brain sends commands through nerves, walk, speak, smile, and even tells glands to release hormones. Not all actions need conscious thought. Reflexes are fast, efficient shortcuts for survival. A high-speed circuit can trigger an automatic blink to protect the eye. Speed over deliberation. You don't have to think about it. Your system already did. While we focus on conscious actions, there is a division that works tirelessly in the background. This is the autonomic nervous system. It operates automatically, without your conscious control. It manages heartbeat, breathing, digestion, and pupil dilation, the silent engine that keeps you running. Two complementary teams, sympathetic and parasympathetic. Sympathetic prepares you for intense activity or stress. Heart rate up, blood to muscles, pupils dilate, digestion slows. Parasympathetic calms the body. Heart rate slows, blood pressure lowers, digestion increases. They balance each other. One revs, the other brakes. Running late, you sprint. Sympathetic takes command, heart pounds, breathing quickens, energy surges. Seated at last, parasympathetic restores calm. Heart and breath slow, digestion resumes. This seamless transition quietly keeps everything in balance. Your autonomic nervous system, ever present, ever protective. Section 6. The Control Tower. A tour of the brain's regions. The brain isn't a homogeneous blob. It's a complex structure with specialized regions. The largest part, the cerebrum, is the seat of higher cognition. It's where you think, reason, learn languages, and store memories. Its surface processes senses and initiates voluntary movements. Tucked beneath is the cerebellum, master of smooth execution. It coordinates movement, posture, balance, and fine-tunes commands from the cerebrum, turning clumsy into graceful. Connecting to the spinal cord is the brainstem, the ancient core. It regulates non-negotiables: heartbeat, breathing, blood pressure, sleep-wake cycles. Operating outside awareness, it's the brain's foundational pillar. Learning to ride a bicycle starts with conscious cerebrum effort. Pedal, steer, don't fall. With practice, the cerebellum builds a motor program. The brainstem keeps vitals steady as you glide. Guardian of the galaxy within, protecting your nervous system. Simple, consistent habits preserve this intricate system. Sleep is essential, consolidates memories, clears waste, and repairs cellular damage. Your brain is energy hungry. Fuel it with fruits, vegetables, healthy fats, fish, nuts, and key vitamins and minerals. Omega-3s support cell structure and signaling, premium fuel for a high-performance organ. Aerobic exercise increases blood flow, stimulates new neurons, strengthens connections, neuroplasticity, and improves mood. A brisk walk is a direct investment in brain health. Chronic stress elevates cortisol, damaging neurons, impairing memory, and disrupting brain chemistry. Counterbalance with relaxation, mindfulness, and hobbies that activate rest and digest. A short walk after dinner, a healthy meal, and a full night of sleep keep you sharp, calm, and resilient. Small habits, profound difference. When signals falter, understanding neurological challenges. Despite resilience, injury, disease, or genetics can disrupt the network. A spinal injury can sever communication, causing loss of sensation, muscle control, or paralysis below the lesion. In Parkinson's, dopamine neurons die, leading to tremors, stiffness, and balance difficulties. In Alzheimer's, plaques and tangles cause neuron death, declines in memory and thinking. Inflammation, infections, or autoimmune attacks like multiple sclerosis disrupt signals by damaging myelin. MRI and PET reveal structure, activity, and chemistry. In stroke, blood flow loss kills brain cells. Speech or movement may be impaired. But neuroplasticity and rehabilitation can retrain other areas to take over. Relearning and rewiring show the system's capacity to adapt, even amid adversity. Our brief tour of your inner cosmos is coming to a close. We saw the grand architecture: brain, spinal cord, and peripheral nerves. We zoomed into neurons, where an electrical spark and chemical burst speak the brain's language. We watched sensing, deciding, acting, reflexes that protect, and the autonomic conductor at work. Every blink, breath, and heartbeat shows seamless integration, a galaxy of 100 billion neurons firing in concert, the symphony of your consciousness. Feel the sun, taste sweetness, take a step, pause and appreciate the orchestration within. It is a biological masterpiece. Stay curious, keep exploring,